I worked as a safety officer half a mile underground for 30 years. I saved 27 lives at drill site 12, but the manager docked all my bonuses and kicked me out of the mine, just because I heard a coal bump that the sensors couldn't detect.
I shut down for 30 minutes. If the sensor doesn't alarm, there's no gas. Who do you think you are? A savior? You delayed production. Can you afford that?
He thought hiring a more obedient safety officer would make up the production. But he didn't know that what he pulled out with his own hands was the fuse of this mine. Within an hour, a gas outburst occurred. The return airway was blocked by fallen coal. Mr. Sterling and the inspection team were trapped underground. Victor collapsed in fear in the dispatch room. And I was sitting in my pickup at the mine entrance, counting the contract payment that just arrived. He rushed out of the dispatch room like a madman, begging me to save people. Mr. Vance, even $20,000 was too much for you. Can you afford the $5 million rescue fee? Everyone evacuate the working face. Immediately.
Thomas, who told you to shut down? The gas sensors are all green. Concentration 0.8%. What right do you have to stop production? Today's production is short by 2,000 pounds. My production bonus is $300,000. Just missing these 2,000 pounds. You delayed production. Can you afford that? I'll count to 3. If you don't start the machine, you just wait. 3. 2. Thomas, you shut it down. You old bastard. You've got guts.
I don't need to look at the instruments. My ears are the instruments. I've been in this for 30 years. My bones know the coal seam better than any sensor. That coal bump was a pressurized gas pocket in a roof crack. Rolling, a high-pressure gas bomb pent up for decades in the old mined-out area. Sensors only measure concentration. They can't measure pressure. I'm waiting for this gas pressure that instruments can't detect to pass on its own.
That old geezer's gone crazy.
Mr. Vance, Thomas said so. Coal bump. Shut up.
Shut up. If the sensor didn't alarm, there's no gas. You trust him or the German imported monitoring system?
What's a coal bump? It's a sound from deep in the coal seam. Ground stress variation, coal and rock mass distressing, roof fracture. Instruments can't pick up these sounds. Only human ears can hear them. That gas pressure passed on its own. The instrument never alarmed from start to finish. In Victor's eyes, nothing happened. No outburst, no cave-in, no 26 lives hanging by a thread, just a 30-minute production stoppage.
Nothing at all.
Who does he think he is? Acting like a savior.
He doesn't know that during those 30 minutes, I was half a mile underground, warding off a disaster for this mine. Without me, everyone at the working face would have died. But I know when I get up top, I won't be greeted with gratitude.
Thomas. A safety officer for 30 years, those 30 years went to the docks. A 30-minute shutdown, the transport trucks are all stuck at the mine entrance. The screening plant is out of material, the screener ran dry and burned out the bearings. Direct losses of over 100 grand.
There's a coal bump at drilling site 12. The gas pressure was already rising. If the machines kept running, the whole mine would be a death trap.
Don't you try to scare me with that. I checked the sensor logs. The gas concentration never exceeded 1%. Where's this coal bump you're talking about? It's not in the records, not in the data either. What gave you the right to shut down?
Pressure. A gas pocket is a high-pressure bomb, trapped in the rock. Sensors only measure concentration. They can't measure pressure.
They really can't. Then there isn't one. Let's calculate the cost. Right now. Unauthorized shutdown caused major economic losses.
Major economic losses. Your monthly bonus is forfeited.
6 months safety performance wiped out. This month's salary plus the underground subsistence allowance. Total $20,000. Take it and get out.
I've worked in this mine for 30 years.
30 years and still just a safety officer. A grunt like you. Think you're somebody.
I saved 26 lives. In his eyes, they aren't worth as much as his $300,000 production bonus. Mr. Vance, when is your nephew going down the mine?
What's it to you?
I hope he can hear the coal bump.
What are you packing? Let Leo take his shift. Youngsters are easier to handle than old farts.
Henry, bring your documents and meet me at the Industry and Commerce Bureau.
Starting tomorrow, max out the machine's speed. Make up the 2,000 tons we owe.
Mr. Vance, the gas at mining area 12.
Any issues? It shut down for half an hour. The data was all green from start to finish. What could be wrong?
What about the safety officer? Thomas is gone. Who's the assistant?
My nephew, Leo Vance. He'll go down the mine tomorrow morning.
Leo, he's only had his license for less than 6 months.
6 months is enough. He knows a red light on the sensor. He knows a green light on the sensor. Gas detection is just reading a meter. What's so hard about it? Go, morning shift tomorrow. I'm not just gonna make up the lost output. I'm gonna exceed this month's production bonus. Everyone gets a share.
I'll head off then, Mr. Vance.
Leo, tomorrow you go down with the morning shift. Gas detection, no problem, right? What do you mean? Not enough experience. Just watch the meter. If it alarms, you call for a retreat. If it doesn't, you keep quiet. Simple, isn't it? Good, it's settled.
He's not just replacing me, he also wants to quickly make up the lost output. To get that $300,000 production bonus safely into his pocket, he thinks gas detection is just reading a meter. He doesn't know the meter can lie. But a coal bump won't.
What's going on, Thomas? You weren't clear on the phone.
I got fired.
For what reason?
Unauthorized shutdown. I shut down the machine. I pulled the crew out, and the gas pressure went away on its own. He said the sensors didn't alarm. Why shut down then?
So, what do you want to do now?
There's exactly $20,000 here. It's not my savings. It's what he held back. Plus your certifications and everything we've saved over the years. Let's get it done today. You mean the Mine Emergency Rescue Company? Isn't that what you've always wanted? We'll do it ourselves. No more waiting for them to beg, just waiting for an accident so they come to us.
I've been waiting for you to say that. Let's go. Safeguard is a good name.
Safety isn't something you can beg for. It's earned. Victor held back this $20,000 from me. Outside, you can't even buy a decent hydraulic pump with it. But it bought this company's first license. He doesn't know yet. What he handed me wasn't severance pay. It's his own death warrant. The coal bump will strike again. When it does, he'll come to me himself. Our team, David, Paul, I've called them all. We'll meet tomorrow. And you call Mark too. Have him stay at the mine for now. To be our eyes. When do you think we'll need him? Soon. Leo is going down the mine tomorrow. Henry Miller, the top ventilation expert from the Mining Bureau. Because he wouldn't sign off on the forged airflow reports, he was forced out by the system. Next to him sit David Smith and Paul Jones. One, putting his ear against the bearings, can hear cracks in the ventilation fan blades, a mechanical freak. The other, for reporting faulty hydraulic supports, got fired as a mining engineer.
The four of us are flat broke. Where do we find clients?
Eversafe coal mine.
You just left there.
Thomas, Victor gave the orders at the dispatch meeting today. Tomorrow morning shift, the shearer runs at full speed. Leo has already gone down into the mine. He's at mining area 12. Thomas, you gotta get out fast. Get out of this mining area. Victor has gone mad. He's completely insane.
He shoved Leo into the safety officer position. To boost production, he cranked the shearer to full speed. Even worse, Mr. Sterling and the State Coal Industry Board inspection team have all gone into mining area 12. That's the same working face that had an outburst yesterday. Victor, trying to suck up, arranged for the team to tour the high-yield efficiency demonstration line. He even made Leo give a live gas data report. What about the gas sensors? Even though yesterday's coal bump didn't cause an outburst, the cracks haven't closed. No way they didn't go off. They disconnected them. Victor thought the alarm was too noisy. It would mess up his report to the inspection group. He had the electrician raise the alarm threshold from 1.0 to 2.5. The sensors are just decoration now. Leo, who got his certification less than 6 months ago, a greenhorn, running the shearer at full speed. And still having to pretend to report data for the inspection team. Does he really believe a few green lights can hold up against hundreds of thousands of tons of rock pressure? Let alone some rookie. Even an experienced miner would be toast in that situation. Victor's shoddy operation is about to collapse. Above mining area 12 is an old mined-out area. Gas has been building up for 30 years. Yesterday the gas pressure didn't burst out because the cracks were clogged. All that pressure is stuck in the old mined-out area. Now the shearer is vibrating at full speed. It's like lighting the fuse of a powder keg. The inspection team is all down there now. This is a tour at the gates of hell. Let's get to work. This working face is sitting right on top of an old mined-out area. It's tens of thousands of cubic feet in volume. Gas that's been building up for 30 years. That coal bump yesterday. That wasn't the end. The shearer's vibrating at full speed. Cracks are reaching the old mined-out area. Once they connect, it won't be just a localized outburst like yesterday. It'll be a major outburst. The gas will surge out like an explosion and destroy the entire tunnel. Within seconds, the concentration spikes from 1% to a lethal concentration. Then, a single spark blows the whole mine sky high.
Mr. Sterling, check out our high-yield working face. The shearer's running at full speed. Gas readings are completely under control. This is our model mining area this year.
Leo, keep the numbers low and steady. Got it? Luke just messaged. The coal bumps are coming more often. They used to be every 10 minutes, now it's every 5. This isn't just normal low pressure. It's the mined-out area breathing.
Uncle Victor, it's over by 1.8 again. Third time.
Don't make a fuss. The inspection group is right up ahead. If you screw up the report, I'll skin you alive.
Mr. Vance, the gas in your mining area, how long has it been since it last exceeded the limit?
We've got it handled. It never exceeds the limit.
Henry, get the contract ready. $5 million. I'll go get changed. Coal bumps are happening one after another. This isn't an outburst precursor. The outburst has already started.
Uncle Victor, it's 2.2, way over the limit.
Shut up, you hear me? Just shut up. Mr. Sterling, I'm so sorry. It's all my fault. I really had no idea there would be a problem down there.
Mr. Vance, weren't you just calling me an old has-been? Can't even make a living without the mine?
Thomas, no, please, Thomas, you must have a way, right? Please, go down and save Mr. Sterling.
I'm not your employee now. Is Mr. Sterling there? Put him on the phone. Mr. Sterling, I'm from Safeguard Mine Emergency Rescue Company. This is Thomas Stone. You want to live? Tell your dispatch to turn on the fax.
$5 million? You're crazy.
Give him $10 million to come down.
No need for $10 million. Just $5 million. Out of that $5 million, the $8,000 deduction is mine. The rest is the premium on your life.
Thomas, the cage is stuck. Power's out.
This tunnel's been abandoned for over a decade. The slope's over 30 degrees. In the dark, you can hear water dripping. I can't wait. I'm going through here. This tunnel hasn't been used in over a decade. There's cave-ins and water inside. Victor, watch this. You humiliated me with $20,000. Today, using the company I registered with that $20,000, right in front of you, I'll take the money you could never earn in a lifetime and swallow it whole. Once at a dispatch meeting, Victor pointed at my face and yelled, "Your head's full of nothing but rust from those old days. Always going on about coal bumps, this and that. Look at the automated monitoring system. Every single piece of data is more accurate than your ears."
Uncle Victor, the substation screen's black. The sensors overloaded and locked. I've got no readings. Use your experience. What experience? I've never even heard what a coal bump sounds like.
They put too much faith in those sensors. But sensors can only measure one point. The coal seam's temperament comes from 30 years of sleeping face to face with it. Before it erupts, the coal wall sweats. There's a rusty smell in the air. Your ears feel pressure. These sensors will never tell you.
Uncle Victor, all the meters have gone dark. I don't know where it's gonna blow. I don't know.
My eardrums are bulging. Pressure's changing fast. Gas from the old mined-out area is flowing in, at 3.2%, just 1 more percent up. One spark, and it blows. Surface, I'm at the middle of the return airway. Gas concentration's 3.2, and it's still rising. A local outburst might have happened in mining area 12, where the inspection team's trapped. Gas concentration's building up high. If there's a spark, the whole mining area's a giant bomb.
Get me the dispatch room, Victor.
You bastard. How dare you adjust the sensor preset values?
Do you know there are over a dozen lives down here?
Do you know how many people will die? Mr. Sterling, it wasn't me. It wasn't me, Mr. Sterling.
Victor knows it. If an explosion happens because the sensors were adjusted, the whole inspection team will die. He'll rot in prison for the rest of his life. For 0.1% and rising, just breathing can poison you. No spark needed.
Thomas, how'd you get down here?
Where's the inspection team?
Refuge Chamber 6, 500 yards from here, in the middle tunnel. Half the roof caved in on the middle tunnel. Gas concentration is scary high. I didn't dare start any motor.
The sensors have been tampered with. It wasn't an accident. Someone used a screwdriver to crank them all the way. Not just this one. All 3 were tampered with. The safety protection has been tampered with. The safety power cutoff's been shorted too. Even if the sensors alarm, the shearer keeps running. George, take a photo for the record. Take a photo, keep a record. The fuse in this mine didn't blow. Someone cut it on purpose. There's a way to bypass it.
Nothing on the map.
Not on the map. I dug that coal drift with my own hands 30 years ago. The map's been voided for years. But my feet still know the way.
Reverse the main ventilation fan. Get the gas out of the return airway. Are you crazy? Reversing creates negative pressure. Gas from the old mined-out area will rush into the working face faster. Then what do you suggest? Inject nitrogen to lower the oxygen concentration. Hey!
We're short on nitrogen. We've been prepping for 3 days and only have enough for 1 mining area.
Who's calling the shots? What if we seal all the doors in mining area 12? Abandon it.
Damn it, there are over a dozen lives in there. Who else dares to suggest giving up? I'll have them jailed. You people who blindly trust algorithms and sensors, thinking control is all about calculations and brute force. Let me tell you, underground, control comes from yielding. Yielding to the temper of the rocks. Yielding to the gas's rhythm. Everybody shut up, I'm taking over.
Nobody walks this tunnel anymore.
30 years. Don't run. Press against the coal wall. Get down and cover your head. It's over.
How do you know it won't all collapse?
The roof fractures in a rhythm. It has to release the built-up stress first. After releasing, it takes a breather. That's actually the safest moment. If you run, it'll collapse right behind you. If you wait, it passes. That was the first lesson my mentor taught me. The coal seams in rocks have a pulse. Underground, sometimes not resisting is the only true safety.
Pry it open.
This is a steel door. Prying it will cause a spark. Gas concentration outside is 4%. One spark.
And this whole area will be vaporized. So what do we do?
Enough. 20 inches. George. This is $5 million. Mr. Sterling. I'm Thomas Stone. I'm here to get you out.
Thomas,
Mr. Sterling. I'll take you out. We've entered the chamber. All 15 are safe. We're getting out through the abandoned coal drift. That thing's not gonna save your life. Next time, remember.
Thomas, we've already signed the contract. $5 million.
Got it. Let's talk after we get out. Now do as I say. Tell the surface to get ready for pickup. Victor heard all safe on the radio. He shot up from his chair. A flash of ecstasy crossed his face. They're still alive. Then he froze. If they're alive, they'll be brought up. Once they're up, everyone will ask the same question. Why didn't the sensor go off? He slowly turned his head and looked at the monitor. The threshold altered recording curve. Sweat beaded on his forehead. Mr. Sterling, there's something you need to see.
what's this?
The gas sensor in mining area 12 is going off. The alarm threshold was changed from 1.0 to 2.5. The safety power cutoff was bypassed. Even if the sensor alarms, the shearer just keeps running. You asked me earlier how I knew ahead of time that something would go wrong, because I've worked in this mine for 30 years. The coal bump patterns at every working face, I know them by heart. That coal bump yesterday was a gas pocket shifting in the roof cracks. The sensor can't measure the pressure, but I can hear it. So I shut it down. He fired me. Then he put his nephew in my spot. He adjusted the sensor threshold. He led the inspection team into a working face that just had a coal bump. Mr. Sterling, I'm not just here to save you. I'm here to show him how those few knobs he turned nearly buried so many people.
Just say the sensor issue was a mistake. It was accidentally bumped during the inspection. You hear me?
Victor Vance, at Eversafe Coal Mine, Mining Area 12. About the gas sensor data being off. We need your cooperation. Victor, for that $300,000 production bonus, you nearly cost me 15 lives. You're suspended and under investigation, effective immediately. I'll report you across the whole industry. You're done in this industry.
No, please, Mr. Sterling. I was just pushing for production targets, Mr. Sterling.
Thomas, you saved our lives today. For Eversafe's safety consulting contract, I'm only signing with you. As for Safeguard Company, once we get out, we'll sign a 10-year deal.
Let's get out of here first. We still have 1,500 feet to go.
Almost there. The mine entrance is up ahead.
Thomas, microseismic signals are spiking. Energy is building up again in the old mined out area. This one's bigger than last time.
Everybody stop.
Squat down where you are, against the coal wall. Take a head count.
Everyone's accounted for, no injuries.
The whole tunnel is blocked. It's all blocked. Mr. Sterling, Stone's route is blocked. Both routes have collapsed. There's only one way now. Reverse the main ventilation fan. Pump the gas out. You'll have to fight your way out through the main tunnel.
Victor, do you know what reversing the main ventilation fan would mean? A sealed space creates an instant negative pressure. That negative pressure will pull the gas pocket from the old mined-out area like drawing blood. It'll pour in along the tunnel. This team will be poisoned in less than 5 minutes. Then any spark in the whole mine turns into a firecracker. The path I've walked isn't on the ground, isn't on the blueprints. But my feet know it. There's another way. The coal drift I dug 30 years ago, its fork is above us. George, the hydraulic jack.
My plan is solid. The ventilation expert calculated it. Main fan reversal negative pressure extraction. Negative pressure extraction is totally doable in theory.
Victor, how many years has your expert spent underground? He calculated ideal fluid dynamics. I calculated this mine's breathing over 30 years. Which airway, which season, which wind direction, where gas accumulates, where pressure moves. I can draw it blindfolded. You can bet on his formula, but I'm telling you, the stakes are 15 lives.
Victor, shut up. From now on, Thomas has full underground command. Anyone who gives wrong orders again, get the hell out. I'll be the first to send him in.
The original route is blocked. There's another way. Mining Area 12, the northernmost old return airway. At the end, there's an abandoned hoisting mine shaft. We dug it by hand 30 years ago. On the blueprints, it's long gone. Stick with me, the ground stress in that area. Nobody knows this better than me.
I'm not leaving. Let me go back. I'd rather go back to the chamber and wait for rescue.
Wait for what? The third outburst? This time it could be a roof collapse. It could seal the chamber door shut. From now on, everyone follows my orders. If I move, you move. If I stop, you stop. This isn't a vote, it's an order. I call it taking the pulse. The coal seam's pulse tells you how far the old mined-out area's pressure has been released. When the pressure builds up, the vibrations are dense and rapid. After the pressure is released, it takes a breath.
Feel the wall, and you'll find your way out. Is this scientific rescue or shamanistic mumbo-jumbo?
Henry, how's the microseismic data looking up there?
Just past the peak. It's decaying.
It checks out. Listen up, everyone. From now on, I walk. You walk. I stop, you stop. No one goes ahead of me. No one's gonna teach you this. The book says when there's roof waiting, you pull out. When the roof is stable, you go back in. What it doesn't say is when the roof waiting starts. And when it'll stabilize. Only the palm knows. Don't move. Go. David, come look at this. Every acceleration happens during the calm after a stress release. Every pause comes 2 seconds before a microseismic peak.
This is not a drill. It's Thomas's mind that feels the pulse of the entire mine.
Thomas, $5 million just won't cut it. I'll throw in another $5 million. Consider it a personal thank you.
The rescue fee is $5 million. Not a penny more. But I have one condition. Once we're out, for the safety management of EverSafe coal mine, the frontline workers must have veto power. When production quota clashes with safety, production takes a back seat. Somebody messed with the sensor thresholds. If that happens again, the rules of this coal field will be completely trashed. You have my word. Henry, get all ventilation fans ready to go. I'll call out the order in timing. I'm gonna create 3 updrafts in this mine shaft to lift everyone up. Henry, prepare the fans. Start Unit 1 first. Give me 30 seconds at low speed. Wait for my command on Unit 2. Unit 3 full speed for the last 3 seconds. Order must not be wrong. Timing can't be wrong.
Copy. Unit 1 on standby.
If we start too early, the airflow will pull gas from the old mined-out area into the mine shaft. If we start too late, this 100-foot vertical distance, lack of oxygen halfway up can make you fall. Has to be within milliseconds. The wind doesn't push us up, it lays steps under our feet. Start Unit 1. Climb. Stop Unit 1. Start Unit 2 at half speed. Maintain balance. No thrust, no suction.
Thomas, the gas concentration has stabilized, maintaining balance.
Prepare Unit 3. Henry, count down in the rhythm I gave you. Otherwise, this airflow won't hold them.
Got it. 10, 9, 7, 6, 5,
4, 3, 2. Start Unit 3.
Report, 15 people, all out. Rescue successful.
Thomas, I was wrong. I'll refund you that $8,000 deduction. I'll give you $100,000. Please, just say something to Mr. Sterling.
Victor, that $8,000, I've already used it to buy everything you were proud of. And from today on, you don't deserve to stand on the grounds of the mine.
Folks, the only reason I'm sitting in this meeting today is because of a man we fired. He went down that mine and saved my life. I, Richard Sterling, in all my years running this mine, 20 years as chairman, this was the first time I ever nearly died down there. It was also the first time I realized those sensors, that German imported equipment, those piles of reports, when it's life or death, aren't worth a damn compared to a veteran safety officer's hands. Thomas, come on in.
$5 million. Rescue fee. You earned every penny.
Got it.
And nearly dying down there made me realize what real skill is. This $5 million? It's life-saving money. Next, I want to sign you a 10-year safety consulting contract. It's to buy respect for the safety rules down there from now on.
Mr. Sterling, there's only one rule. From now on, when gas is detected, if the inspector says evacuate, even if God himself shows up, we evacuate. Anyone who dares mess with the sensors or cut corners on safety costs. I'll shut this mine down again myself. $5 million and $1 million for company equipment upgrades. David, make a list. $2 million. For the guys who go down the mine with us, give them bonuses. The other $2 million goes to housing benefits for all the old miners and college funds. Everyone has spent half their lives down in the mine. Their kids shouldn't have to spend theirs down there too.
Thomas, you fought tooth and nail for this.
And you're just giving it all away? This money wasn't earned by me alone. For 30 years, all the old workers who were looked down upon earned it together. They kept digging in the mine. When the manager docked their bonuses, they didn't leave. This money should be theirs too.
Thomas, that $20,000 registration fee
is probably worth more than gold now. Shouldn't we go buy a better pair of mining boots tomorrow? The shafts will be going down from now on might be deeper than half a mile.
Thomas, I hear you saved everyone at the mine today.
They were just lucky. The lead investigator reads the decision. Victor Vance is handed over to the judiciary. He is permanently banned from the coal industry. Leo Vance has his certification revoked. The electrician and 4 technicians involved are all held accountable.
next week's pact.
Victor thought he could use $20,000 to buy off an old miner. Blind fool, he didn't know. He himself ignited the spark that will change this industry.
Now, please welcome the Chief Rescue Commander of this accident, Safeguard, Mine Emergency Rescue Technology, Service Company's legal representative, Thomas Stone, to speak.
From now on, the title of Provincial Coal Mine Safety Technical Advisor, I'll take it. Since I, Thomas Stone, crawled out from underground, from today onward, the rules in this coal field will be set by us, the ones covered in coal dust.